All right. Hopefully that worked. Hello and welcome to another Destiny podcast. Introductions. My name is
This is
Newt.
definitely the first time we've done this.
Yes. I. Oh yes. My name is Newt, and I didn't realize that you have to choose to save recordings on Twitch. Now I know. I'm joined
and
on my. I don't know because it's a little weird because the cameras are backwards. My left. I don't know. On the other side. I'm joined by Cole. He's my good buddy, real life and in Destiny. Yeah, so we already did a stream earlier, but I didn't realize that you have to click to save it and everything like that. So we're
we
gonna
lost
do it
like an
again.
hour's worth of footage.
Yeah, it was a lot of.
It was great.
Oh well. I mean, that's why we did it, right? Is to learn.
Exactly.
Um, so we're gonna this time we don't have as much time, so we're gonna do another introduction stream, but it's gonna be much more rapid fire. I'm just gonna shoot out questions, and both myself and Cole will be answering them, just so you guys kind of learn who we are as streamers and everything. And then hopefully that means that come Wednesday when we do our proper stream for the TWAB, you guys will kind of have an idea as to who's talking about it and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Is there anything that you wanted to
Yeah, I
add
mean,
into
this is
there?
just the Casual Destiny Gamers podcast brought to you by casuals.
Yes.
We by no means consider ourselves experts in the field. While we do play a decent amount of Destiny,
Yeah.
we're just doing this for the fun of it, and because we want to be able to put some content out there, and we want to be able to give back to the community that's been so great.
Yeah. And I think the biggest reason we did this is that we just wanted basically an excuse to chat about Destiny for
Yeah,
an hour or so every week.
that's
Um,
100% the reason we're doing it.
yeah, and it just seemed like I
It's
don't know. It was I might as well make use of that talk as well because
yeah. I mean, we're just two generic mid-20s white males. Might as well start a podcast on
yeah
something.
um yeah and I know how much it sucks to be at work and not have enough Destiny podcasts to listen to, so figure the more that's out there the better.
We just want to do we just want to do our part, but yeah, might as well get to introductions here, right?
Yeah, so as I said, I'm Newt. This is Cole. And I've been playing Destiny for quite a long time, since the end days of House of Wolves. Sorry, I'm staring at I keep staring at the audio input capture and everything like that. It's so hard to not stare at that. So I've been playing since late days of House of Wolves. I think I'd say I play slightly above average amount of time, like for the average person.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and Destiny is like the first video game that really like captured me, and like that's really
It was
like all I
pretty,
play is
yeah.
Destiny.
Like
um
we were living together at the time, and
yeah
it just took you like
yeah
immediately.
so that was your introduction to
Pretty much,
Destiny.
yeah. It was so I saw him playing House of Wolves for a while. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And I was an avid, I think, Call of Duty and Halo gamer back in the day. And Newt convinced me to give it a try, and I joined pretty much right when the Taken King dropped. I was within those first couple of weeks of the Taken King, and my God, that was just like revolutionary for my gaming experience. Like I've been gaming for years, but I had never played anything like Destiny. And to this day, I'm still hooked, and
Yeah,
to this day, I still consider the King's Fall raid to be my favorite raid.
yeah, yeah. That there's something about Bungie games that just, I don't know, there's like a feeling to it that you just can't get anywhere
Absolutely,
else.
yeah.
Um,
It's
well, that kind of segues into the first question that I was going to throw up there, and you and I can
yeah.
both
What's up?
answer this. So, the last video game that meant as much to you as Destiny, and why was it Halo Reach? Because that's what it was. I,
First answer, yes. Yeah, no, it was definitely Halo Reach because my brother and I we grew up playing the Halo games in reverse order. I should mention like three, two, one. That was really weird. But Halo Reach is the one that really grabbed us and showed us that like you can really create something. Like it was the Forge in Halo Reach that really grabbed us, and
yeah,
it was the friends that we made through Halo Reach. The whole like last seen online 7 years ago, shed a tear for the fallen boys. Uh, and yeah, this is where we really kind of started to love Bungie and the games that they do and gaming in general.
yeah,
But yeah, since Halo Reach, it's been Destiny, and I can't really think of any others that have grabbed me the way those two games have.
Yeah, Halo Reach was the atmosphere, the music, the beauty of it was just
Oh god,
amazing.
yeah. The
Um,
customization was what I loved about
okay, well, we kind of answered the second question I was going to ask. First, Destiny experience, but we kind
it.
of
Yeah,
covered that. What's your main, your class that you run the most?
I am a proud crayon chewing Titan.
Yes.
I love to punch things.
I
I
personally,
usually,
I've been a hunter for since day one. I've dabbled in Titan enough that like I don't know. I enjoy playing the Titan, but I just keep falling back to the hunter. That's just kind of my style.
well, it definitely works for you, and we need that hunter on our clan team because no one else plays hunter. And I've
Yeah,
started playing my hunter a little bit as well, but we've got what was it? We've got like three Titans, a warlock, and a hunter.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And so to build on that, what is your go-to Titan loadout? Like if someone's like,
I
"Hey, we're running just some generic something or other piece of
yeah,
content."
if we're running strikes because content. If so, for example, say if the boys are saying, "Hey, well, we're running a Nightfall raid. What are you going to run?" Normally, I'll run Sentinel Code of the Commander, so I'll be able to create that banner shield that protects myself and my allies from incoming damage, but also buffs the damage that they're doing outwards. It's a lot of fun. I can produce a lot of orbs for it, and it's just a great subclass to play. It's either that or Hammer Strike Titan, because you got to take that 25% debuff somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so I run Hunter, Tether Hunter with Orpheus rigs. So it's just like the classic, just tether all the time as much as you can and create a bunch of orbs for everyone else. Um,
So
that
good to have.
yeah, that's what I run most. Even in D1, I used to kind of do that where I would run with bad juju, so I'd have my super up as much as I could,
Right,
and
of
a
course.
bunch
Yeah.
of intellect, as much intellect as I could have. All right, shall we move on to the next question?
Yeah, absolutely. Might as well. Segues
Um,
are weird.
favorite personal moment in Destiny. We talked about this last time, and I think
Yeah,
it'll be the same
easily.
one.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's I and I have the same answer. Still, it was it was when you and I were living together. You got me into Destiny, and we had we were a few drinks in by this point, and we were just we were exploring the Cosmodrome, and you were showing me all right, like what it's all about. And you said, "Hey, I've got an idea. Turn your HUD off." And I went, "Okay." So I turned my HUD off and tried to figure that out after after we did our thing. But you basically took me on this tour of the Cosmodrome while we were like both just like kind of deep in our cups. You're like, "Oh, look how pretty it is." It
yeah,
was just a solidifying moment for me because there was you showing me around in Destiny. There was me, this new like what you could consider a new light player, and then our buddy Hippies
who had
didn't have
no,
a microphone.
yeah,
He was listening to this entire thing happen as the third person of our fire team, apparently just pissing his pants laughing on the other
yeah.
end.
I don't remember much
Oh
of
yeah,
that, but I do remember having a good time. It was
it was
very,
so great.
yeah. I don't know. I just really appreciated the beauty of Bungie's game in that moment the most out of
Oh,
any other
absolutely.
time. Um, what was your least favorite time in Destiny?
Least favorite time in Destiny was probably the downtime in between the launch of D2 and Curse of Osiris. Because even though Curse of Osiris is still hailed as one of the more lacking
DLCs.
DLCs that Bungie has put out, I still enjoyed it very much for the aesthetic and the Forge weapons that not Forge weapons, excuse me, the Prophecy weapons that came
Right.
out of it. It was that downtime between, excuse me, yeah, the launch and Curse of Osiris that just I had nothing to do,
Yeah.
and I was just like yeah, this is Destiny, but it really felt unfinished, as I'm sure the vast majority of the player base holds the same sentiment that I do.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know, I was disappointed. I was like, I wish there was more. Now, of
Yeah.
course, that's not the case. So,
Just for so many different reasons. Like usually if PvE is lacking, I'll hop into PvP, but PvP was awful
yeah,
at the time too. There's just there was nothing that really caught my interest in Destiny at that time.
yeah. Even the
Um
Red War campaign was like, whatever.
yeah, the campaign was fun. There just wasn't really much to it, and
Yeah,
after that there wasn't anything to do.
exactly.
Favorite exotic?
I answered this the last time, and I was thinking about it. I'm completely gonna switch up my answer.
Uh-huh.
Favorite exotic is an Ivy's Burden.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It is such a fun sniper rifle to get, and even though
That's
like
fair.
the grind for it is ridiculously hard to do, it's a gun that is worth 100% the effort that you put into it. Just getting
Yeah.
that hone edge times four and doing over 200,000 points worth of damage if you have the right setup. It's
Yeah.
a nice feeling.
What about armor wise?
Ooh, armor wise, probably my either my probably the yeah. I'm still gonna go with the ACDO feedback fence, the gauntlets that you can wear as a Titan. Which if you get meleeed by an enemy, I believe it yeah it builds up a no hold on if you get damaged by an enemy, it builds up a charge, and when an enemy melees you, it actually retaliates and
Mm-hmm.
does damage, which is really good in PVE because you can just wade through groups of thralls. It's
Yeah.
like it's like, but in PvP, it's even better because more often than not, you'll get into a punch out with another guardian, and sometimes it'll be a trade off, like you guys can both get that first punch in, but they get that second punch in before you can, and they kill you. With the ACDO feedback fence, more often than not, that extra damage is enough to kill them. So you
Yeah.
die, and then you hear dee and their body goes flying, even though you didn't even hit them. It's like,
Yeah. They're like, I won. Oh, I didn't.
yeah. It's
um,
so satisfying. It's such a fuck you
yeah.
exotic.
I would say if you asked me my favorite weapon exotic in D1, it would be Bad Juju, but now it's
Right.
Telesto.
Oh, yeah.
And then in throughout both D1 and D2, my favorite exotic armor is Bones of Ao because
Ayo.
it was just so much fun. There's nothing
Yeah.
more fun than that.
That's the triple jump armor, right?
It gives you an extra jump. So what I would actually do, most people would go with the I don't remember exactly how it worked. They would choose the triple jump or whatever on Hunter or double jump
Right.
and get that extra one, but I would choose the one that has one less jump on Hunter but have controlled jump. So it'd be like I
Yeah.
had a usual jump but with better or a usual amount of jumps but with better control.
Right.
Um Oh, this is one I think we answered this, but I don't remember what my answer was. Favorite location.
Favorite location. Right now, I think the moon because they brought back a good location from D1 and made it much better in
Yeah.
D2.
Yeah.
But I no, actually I gotta go with Nessus. It's just such a
Yeah.
curious planet to me. It's the ambience that they put around it. The fact that it's all Vex, it's
Yeah.
taken over by Vex.
Failsafe is there.
Failsafe is best girl
So
by
funny.
far. Or I should say best girls by far.
Yes, there's two of them technically.
Yeah, it's just it's a very large planet or location because there's a lot to do on it. There's a lot of good story that happens on Nessus. It's got some good forges. I really like Nessus.
Yeah. I think I still would have to say the Dreaming City, just because
Right.
of all the lore that
That's a
like backstory I built around my character
mhm,
in terms of the Dreaming
mhm,
City.
right.
As my hunter Queen's Guard, as I call it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and then canonically my headcanon anyway. My Titan is the right hand of your Queen's Guard. Yeah.
Who's your favorite like character, like NPC, like
Uh,
Zavala or Kate or
Not
Sloan
Zavala,
or...
that's for sure. Indeed. That's a good question. You might have to come back to me if you have an answer on that one. I can answer in a bit.
I
here
do.
while I think about it.
I think I would have to say Shax.
Oh, of course.
Or what's her name? I think it's the Envoy, the lady who was supposed to be a replacement of Zur, the one who did Trials of the Nine, and she talks to you in Reckoning.
The Emissary.
Emissary, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
That I find her character very interesting. I don't know. It's like
There's a lot.
What's
of
going on
backstory
with
in it.
her? Yeah. I want to know more.
I'm actually working through the invitations of the Nine right now. I know I'm like way late to the game on that, but it's really curious to see what's going on there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with either Shax or the Drifter.
Honestly. Yeah, Drifter's a good one too.
The Drifter's got, even though he's a piece of shit, he's got a lot of great story behind him, and he's a compelling character as well.
Yeah.
The fact that he's a light bearer, but you can't pin him down as either light or dark is really quite curious.
Yeah.
And the fact that he hates his ghost and
that's a weird one.
His ghost hates him. It's really weird. Yeah.
I was also gonna say, I mean, Kate 6 obviously gets an honorable mention.
True. Yeah.
Favorite DLC?
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a hard one, hey? Probably Taken King. Oh, Rise of Iron was really good too.
Rise of Iron was
I might have to say
Rise of
Rise of
Iron was
Iron.
yeah. I'm actually gonna have to go with Warmind.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It's
'Cause-
not heralded as one of the better DLCs, but the amount of content that they brought to it and the Escalation Protocol, I really adore the armor that you get from Escalation Protocol. They brought the Sleeper Simulant. They brought the Clip's Brave facility into everything. It was everything Rasputin inspired was just phenomenal to me, and
yeah,
I'm still to this day obsessed with that aesthetic.
yeah.
It's just the hexagons and everything looking so sharp and just yeah. I'm gonna go with Warmind and the
Okay.
and the amount of exposition that they went into with the Exos, which is what my Titan is.
Yeah.
Um, I
Uh,
really enjoyed Warmind.
this isn't okay. Well, actually, I'll ask this one first. What thing, just in general, like something in Destiny,
Mhm.
did you work hardest to get? I asked this one last time, and I don't remember what
Yeah,
your answer was.
it's either gonna be Outbreak Perfected or Izanagi's Burden.
Right.
I was Outbreak Perfected. It was like myself and some teammates. We just beat our heads against the wall time and time and time again to try and get it done. We eventually got it done with 7 seconds to spare, like over months and months of trying.
Yeah.
It was frustrating because we knew exactly what we had to do. We just had to clear through the mission as fast as possible, which isn't exactly difficult to do. It's easy to mess up.
Yeah.
But
Something just
Izanagi's
went
Burden,
wrong
yeah,
every time.
yeah, exactly. Mostly jumping down onto that platform on the outside of the wall. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Anyway, no, I'm gonna have my answer is gonna be Izanagi's Burden there, the sniper rifle, because there was just a lot that you had to do for it. You had to go to a bunch of different locations. You had to complete the goddamn Shattered Throne quest
Yeah.
to get that thing, and you helped me out with that actually.
Yeah. 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 I remember
Really
that.
helped. Yeah.
I would keep my same answer as last time. Wayfarer, just because I had
All right.
awful RNG getting the Braytech
Dude, your
auto rifle
RNG
to
is
drop.
so bad.
It was like 2 months before it finally dropped. Yeah, it took me a really long time. I'd had one step left to complete, and it just took forever to finish
Yeah.
it. Just
And I
'cause-
remember you were trying to get the rocket launcher associated from the strange terrain strike, and you were just like
Yeah.
you couldn't get it, you couldn't get it, and you brought me in like for help when I got off work or something. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come in to help. On the first run through, I
Yeah.
got the rocket launcher, and it was Masterworks.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit! I dismantled it because I didn't need it.
Yeah, I mean, I've dismantled
Oh my
it once
God.
I got it too, because
Yeah.
drop you were most excited to get. So like not something you work towards, but
Yeah.
something that just dropped.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like that was a little bit harder, especially because with exotics being in the state they are right now, they're not like as mind blowing
Yeah.
as back in the day.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, probably Helm of State 14 back in D1. It was
Yeah.
great back in D2 because when I got it, I knew what I was in for.
yeah,
But back in D1, I got this thing. I was like, oh, this is a great looking like Roman Centurion helmet. Like, what are the stats on it?
yeah.
Oh my god! I get to blind enemies when they're inside my bubble. Yes. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Helm of Saint 14 because when I saw that, I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. And yeah.
I think mine would be Fatebringer. I got that back in
Ooh,
D1.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know it wasn't Galahorn or Mythic Class or whatever, but it was just like, I don't know. It was super cool. I love that gun. It was a lot of fun.
Fatebringer was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Something
Wow.
you want to see implemented in Destiny.
Oh. That's a really good question.
I was thinking of saying the kind of go-to answer of crossplay.
Yeah, crossplay. Yeah. Crossplay would be really nice to have.
Yeah, but I think even more than that, for me personally, I would like to have like something to replace trials. You know, like
Yeah.
a really good PvP setup of some sort. I think is what
That's
I would
true.
really choose to have input. And I know
Yeah,
they're working towards it. I'm not saying like I'm unhappy
yeah.
that, but it was just
It would just
that's
it
my
would be nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the cop out answer. Yeah, of crossplay because that
yeah
would be a lot of fun. Because my brother he has Destiny on PC, but he said he's not gonna buy an Xbox just to play Destiny. He's like, all right, I can see
yeah
that.
that's fair,
So yeah.
especially because the new
Although
ones are coming
that
out.
to be fair, that would make the competitive scene a fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I mean,
so
you just
like
it would
they
have to
yeah
be separate, like console would have to play
they would have
console.
to
Yeah,
yeah
there's no way.
yeah.
Okay, last question.
Hmm.
Something you are currently working towards.
Well, losing weight for one.
Okay, in Destiny.
Making sure my Titan ain't as thick as he can be. Something that I'm currently working towards in Destiny, not a whole hell of a lot. I just got the Xenophage quest line, and I'm gonna be starting that pretty soon
Yeah.
here. Um, oh yeah, one thing that I do have to do is I have to get the Wish Ender bow from the Shadow Throne, and I don't know what. Yeah, that one's been a long time in the works as well.
hmm Yeah.
Oh no, actually Dredgen. I'm working towards getting my
Oh yeah.
Dredgen.
Yeah.
One step away from getting it.
Do you
So
need all the armor sets for it?
nope, I've got the armor sets.
Oh,
It's
I didn't know that.
yeah, I just have to bank I have to bank 100 motes in one game without
Oh,
losing
yes.
any motes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll have
gonna
to
need
do
your
that.
guys' help on this one.
Yeah, I think so. Something I'm working towards, I guess. I haven't started this yet, but it's going to be something that I'm working towards very soon. Is just just competitive PvP.
Oh.
Just, not even like really, like I guess kind of for Randy's and stuff like that, but mostly just to get a good rank in PvP and at least get
Interesting.
whatever it was that you needed for Recluse and Revoker. I can't remember.
Right.
Fabled?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? I don't remember.
Yes.
5,500. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes. Yeah. You have to reach Fabled in competitive play.
yeah. So coming up on a half hour. Fortunately, I'm out of time. I have to go pretty soon here.
Right.
Is there anything else that you wanted to cover for a couple minutes?
What's your favorite go-to loadout
Me.
for Destiny? Like, what are your what are your three best guns that you use? So kinetic,
Um,
energy, and heavy.
well, I'll give you one for PvE and one for PvP. So
Yeah, that's a good
PvE
answer. Yeah.
is my really good Duke Mark 44.
Oh my
I
god.
know
Right.
not a lot of people like that gun, but the one I have is just I don't know, I love it so much.
Mhm.
And then Telesto in my secondary,
Oh, you piece of shit.
and then well, this is for PvE.
Oh, PVE. Right.
I might have said PvP by accident. I don't know. Yeah, for PvE, Duke, Telesto, and then kind of varies on the heavy. That's just some
Yeah,
kind of rocket launcher or something like that.
that's a good point.
In PvP, lately I've been running, and it's a lot of fun. The primary bow with a quick swap to Ariana's Vow, so you can double tap people
That
really
is
quick
dirty.
if you can pull it off, and then whatever
Yeah.
heavy doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah, for PvP, what I've been running recently that I found works really well is a bow with explosive head, and the Polaris Lance actually.
Hmm.
It's an underused scout rifle and it is phenomenal. And I don't know why I don't see it more often in the Crucible because it's a great gun. You can essentially 3-tap people in the head, and it's very easy to get headshots with that gun.
Yeah.
Then I'll be running some sort of grenade launcher. I just keep swapping out different grenade launchers because I don't know them very well. But for PvE, I usually run my Partial of Stardust, which has opening shot and rampage on it, which is a godsend on that gun. And then I've been running my Arc Logic auto rifle that dropped with Shadowkeep, which has been really quite fun. It's got rampage and kill clip, I think. Rampage and outlaw. And then usually I'll run my Roar of the Bear rocket launcher or Sleeper Simulant.
Yeah.
Or no, Whisper of the Worm. I mean, it swaps.
Yeah.
For heavies.
Yeah. All right. Good question. Is there anything else?
Nope, I
I
think
think
that's all I've got. So
yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Just as like an introduction to who
yeah,
we
exactly.
are. I know it wasn't super informative in terms of what of
Eh,
the how Destiny is playing right now, and what's going on this week in the world of Destiny and everything. But
look, it's been a slow weekend with American Thanksgiving and everything. So
yeah, yeah,
I
but
mean the yeah, the TWAB was like very, very small
yeah, it
this week.
was too. Yeah, there wasn't much going on. Yeah, so we should be doing this Wednesday at 7 p.m.
Hmm.
Pacific Standard Time, and then I'm hoping, because I'm all about trying to get content out onto podcast form for people to listen to at work. So
Right.
I'm hoping I could maybe even get it uploaded that night onto Spotify so people can have it for
Yeah.
Thursday.
Yeah,
If
you can probably
not,
make that work.
I'm gonna shoot for Thursday after I get home from work. So that's why I have
Okay.
on the screen right now 7 p.m. Thursdays is hopefully around the Spotify upload time.
Right.
Um, and then we're also going to be uploading it onto YouTube if you want to watch it that way.
See our
Uh,
beautiful faces.
yeah, I don't YouTube. I almost forgot about it.
Right.
I was like, oh yeah, I guess YouTube's a thing. Um,
Hmm.
yeah. So we got Twitter or ADP podcast at Podcast Destiny. Spotify is another Destiny podcast. Same with RSS.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
I
and if
guess that's
there's
everything.
if there's pretty much, yeah, well, if there's anything that you people, the viewers or the listeners want to hear from us, if there's something you want to hear us talk about, absolutely let us know, because like we said in the beginning here, we're all about bringing the content to you guys, and yeah, we just want to give back to you guys, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just like talking.
And also, yeah, like if there's any issues with the audio, or if it's
Mhm.
distracting that I keep staring down at the audio input capture and everything like that, or like if I should be looking at the camera or if I should be looking at the screen, because I don't know, it's the whole thing. Just
Yeah.
let me know if there's anything that you would like to see adjusted or
Mhm.
improved upon.
All right.
All right.
That about covers it.
Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, join us here at 7 p.m. on Wednesday. And remember, you've always have time for another Destiny podcast.